Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and it is time for the hashtag 50 stack challenge 2. That's it. So if you participated in the hashtag 50 stack challenge, you'll know that we're just about done. We have one more week of that challenge. So this one started a couple weeks ago, but you can jump in anytime. You can either start where we're starting today, or you can go back and see the last 2 weeks, and I'll also show you the prompts from the last 2 weeks too, so you can join in at any time. The only difference is if you start now and go to the end, you won't have 50 pieces of ephemera, you'll have a few less. So anyways, you can jump in anytime though. Doesn't matter to me. This is just meant to be fun. So if you're not familiar with the hashtag 50 stack challenge and you would like to participate and post your work on Instagram or Facebook, probably Instagram is better if you want me to see it. I am not great with Facebook. I don't really get it, and I just don't have time to mess around with it a whole lot. I do try to get on there and check what posts I have from people or whatever, but it is just not my best thing. Instagram is easier for me to use, and in order to post on Instagram and have me see the hashtag 50 stack challenge, somewhere in your description of the pieces that you've made, do hashtag 50 stack challenge 2, all one together, no spaces. And then that way, if I go in and type in hashtag 50 stack challenge 2, I will get a whole list of people that are participating and be able to see all of their makes. So yeah, just make sure you use the hashtag, and that way I can find your work. Also, you don't have to message me. You can. It doesn't matter. That's fine. But you don't have to. Just use the hashtag. What else? I don't know what else I was going to say. Anyways, every week I'm going to switch it to Monday, but for now it's on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday I will draw one prompt out of this bag, and it will have 2 prompts that are opposites. I know that's confusing, but for example, this will make it easier. This particular week I drew a prompt that was winter, summer. So you make one piece of ephemera, any kind of ephemera you want. I did corrugated cardboard like toppers, card toppers or journal toppers. But you could have made a tag or a guest check or whatever. You can make whatever piece of ephemera you want to make. You don't have to do the cardboard at all if you don't like it. You could do tags every single time, and that's totally fine too. I just am leaving it up to you guys what piece of ephemera you want to make for that week. You just have to use the prompt, winter on one piece, summer on the other piece. That's it. That's the only rule. You can use anything else you want with it. Just need to have something that is that piece. So then last week I drew out the little prompt, and it was young and old. So I have this tag pocket, and this is just masterboard, collage masterboard that I've cut into large tags and put a little torn pocket on there, and then a little tag. But young is the baby. And then old is my lovely lady with her giant mushroom. And I think this is a mushroom cap or something. I don't know. Somebody said it's probably a mushroom frittata, which sounds right. But anyways, and then you can use anything else you want to make the piece. Just have to have something that represents young, something that represents old. Okay, so jump in anytime. Makes no difference to me. There's no time limit, like if you start, 6 months from now or whatever. It doesn't matter. I just do this for fun so that you get ideas, make some ephemera. That's it. Okay, so this week, for what are we on? 3, 4, 5, 6? 5, 6. We have fast and slow. So you'll have to put something on your piece of ephemera that represents fast, and then on your other piece of ephemera for this week, something that represents slow. Okay, so number 5 and number 6. Okay, so I will be right back with my makes. Okay, I am back with the hashtag 50 stack challenge 2, the opposites. And we have fast and slow as our prompt. So I'm going to use a rabbit for fast and a tortoise for slow. I mean, I guess it's the obvious, but that's what I'm going with. So, I have some, what do you call this? Masterboard. So these are just collages of book page and whatnot that I have in my scrap bin that I've put in strips on manila drawing paper. Sorry, it's children's drawing paper, that manila. I just like to do that because then the back can be written on. So I've cut this one. I'm thinking of using this for the rabbit because it's a good height. I think I want it this way though. I want to be able to see those flowers up there. And then the tortoise, we're going to have to cut one. And of course, I always forget my cutter. And this one can be a little bit smaller. So these will be journaling cards, kind of obvious. Not anything super exciting, but I like this travel right here. I think that's kind of funny. So I'm going to do that. So how you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Just been keeping busy this morning. Running errands and grocery shopping and all that really fun stuff that we all do. Oh, I have this piece of cardboard up here so that I'm going to use some sprays, and I'm hoping it'll keep me from spraying it all over the place. And then we'll round the corners. So yeah, nothing real exciting, that's for sure. I need to do some cutting on the Glowforge so we can start playing with some gnomes, but I haven't had time to do that yet today. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this one I'm going to leave the background in the colors that it is. I'm actually trying to decide. I might use some white splatter. And so I'm going to use my ink because I left my paint downstairs again. I don't know how I keep doing that, but I'm pretty good at it. Hopefully this isn't all dried out. It's been a while since I've used it. And it does, yeah, see, I can't even get the lid off of that. That dried up fast because it was fine. Okay, so we'll just use paint. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. I swear I thought I had everything. I stood here and looked at stuff and was like, yeah, I've got everything. Oh my goodness. Well, I kind of decided to do this on the fly there, but seriously. Some days. Or most days. I don't know. Whatever. However you want to look at it. Probably most days. Those of you that know me will say, yeah, it's most days, Amy. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I think I just want white on that one. I'm going to set it aside to start drying, and we will revisit that. I'm actually going to try to get off this larger blob that's right here. Okay, that'll be fine. Not that I have it under my fingernail. All right, and on the other one, I'm going to spray kind of all over it. I'm going to move my little fast and slow there. I'm going to move this. Okay, so I think the colors I want to use for this one are Wild Honey, Peeled Paint, Pickled Raspberry. I say that every time, pickled raspberry. It's picked raspberry. Oh my goodness. And then Salty Ocean. Okay, so here's the dilemma with this. I'm probably going to have to spray a color, get it dry, spray a color, get it dry. See what I'm saying? So what I might actually do is I'll just spray the first color, get it dry, and then I'll do the rest, get them all dry, and then I'll pop back on, because otherwise I'm going to be stopping and starting to run the whatchamacallit, the heat gun, because you don't want to listen to it. Mine's way loud and obnoxious. So this is all I'm going to do for each one of the colors, and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and as you can see, these are dry. I have blue all over my hands, but that's dry. I noticed there was somewhere I needed to fix. Now, where was it? I saw it just a minute ago. I know some of these pages are upside down, but then you turn it this way and other ones are upside down, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm sure it'll pop up again when I get, oh, I see it now. It's on that other one. This happens sometimes when you use the heat gun. It kind of like messes up the glue underneath and pops up pieces that were already glued down. And oh, you can see I added some black to the one I spattered with black and white. Now what I'm going to do is I want to take some white and just go around the edges. So as you can probably guess, you know, you can see the opposite thing happening because I'm doing like the tortoise has some color on him and the bunny does not. So I'm kind of putting the color on this background for the bunny, and on the tortoise I'm doing black and white. So that was kind of the idea. And on this bottom part I wanted a little more to give the bunny like some ground a little bit. Not that that's necessary, but that's how I want it. Okay, so that's going to be that one. I'm actually going to do the same thing on this one, I think. Do I want... No, I'm going to do the white. I thought about black, but I don't think I want it that dark. So there will be things that are the same. Now, you can be much more precise about this if you just want it along the edge kind of thing. I kind of like it when there's spots where there's more paint and less paint, but that is completely up to you. And of course, you could also use something other than your finger. Okay, so we're going to pause this one more time to get these dry, and then I should be back for the rest. Okay, I am back, and these are dry, so we're going to ink, maybe, if I can get the lid off, around the edges. And I know, I just painted, why am I inking? I just want to. I don't know what to tell people when they ask me stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't seem complete, so yeah. And it's all personal preference. If you don't like ink, don't use ink. That's fine. I mean, you don't have to do it the way I do it. I just am here to provide ideas or inspiration or whatever. But you can do it completely different, and that is fine. See, these are all popping up because of the heat gun. I had the heat gun on them for a while. That's why I prefer to let stuff dry by itself, because then it doesn't do stuff like that. But anyways, so I'm going to take this colorful scrap and put it on this one just to add a little bit to it, but I want to tear it because it's feeling very straight up and down to me. And I think I'm just going to do about there or something. And tear down here. Just to add a little more color. Man, that is some thick paper. It's like craft cardstock stuff, but wow, it's no joke. I like how it tears though, because it gets all feathery. And I'm going to glue that. I could probably turn it into a pocket, but I don't want to, because the bunny's pretty big and it's not going to just sit on the pocket. It's going to sit off the pocket. So we're going to glue it all down today. Okay. Our bunny's going to go on there, but we are going to ink around the edge. I just don't like the white edge, but when I'm cutting, I like the white edge because it makes it less, it's just way easier to leave that little bit of a white edge on there when you're cutting it. So yeah, there's goods and bads, right? Now, I definitely thought about coloring this bunny, and that's always a possibility too if you find something. I found this one on Google, but yeah, you can definitely do it how you like. I just thought it might be kind of fun for the whole opposite factor if I left him in his black and white state. Something different anyway, right? Okay. All right, I like it. I think it's cute. Let's see, where did I put? Oh, right in front of my nose. I'm not kidding. Like right in front of my nose. One of these bright colored ones might be kind of fun. Maybe a green. And of course, I've printed these on not white paper, so it's a little not as bright as it could be, but normally that's the way I like it. But when you're doing these bright colors and things and black and white, it's kind of fun to have the crisp. And I'll probably stitch around this too. Okay, so there's our fast. And then slow. I love this tortoise. I found it on Google too. He's very cool. All right, and then I thought maybe some, just to bring in some more black. I mean, I know this has already got, you know, black and white because it's just neutral papers, but I just thought maybe a little bit of a punch of black might be good. So this is Tim Holtz tissue. I'm sure you recognize that. I like those numbers up there. I'm trying to think where I want it. There. But I really like it up there because you can see it so good, so that's where it's going to go. Wrinkle it just a little. my gosh. Could not get my scissors straight. Okay. Mr. Tortoise is gonna go there. Do I feel like, I know he's got strips of paper down there, but I just feel like he needs something under him. So what we'll do is after I get him on there, I'm going to use some Stabilo to give him a place to stand. I don't feel like it's as bad with the rabbit, I guess because you can see the color a little bit better. Just the way the tortoise stands is different. I love how it says travel. It's just funny. He's traveling, just not real fast. Rabbits are so fast. Oh my gosh. Well, y'all know that, but I'm just saying, we had some when my kids were little, and I did let them out so they could run around and get grasses and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, we'd try to catch them at night so that we could put them in their cages so they would be safe from predators and whatever. And man, they are fast. They are funny though, because eventually they'll just lay down. Like, I give, whatever, it's fine. I just want this little pop of blue. Just think it'll look cool. That was before there were hardly any houses in this neighborhood. We mostly just had vacant lots so they could run around and collect stuff and all that. They had fun doing that. Down there. I think I'll do it there. And the Stabilo all do I have? Yep. Oh. Go across here too. Oh my gosh, I struggle so bad with these. Those are seriously on there. These Arteza water pins. It's no joke. Those won't be losing their lids or leaking. So tight, I can't even budge them. Okay, there is Mr. Tortoise. So what I'll do is go stitch around these and pop back on to show you what those are going to look like, but we're basically done. So I'll be right back again. Okay, here we are with Fast. All stitched around, put a little whale tail tab up there. Fast, slow. I think he turned out really cool. I think he's my favorite. It's just a cool look, I think. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I can't wait to see what you guys make. I just love seeing what you guys are making. So I will see you again soon. Love you guys. Talk later. Bye.